Hi guys, I'm Annabelle Knight and you're watching the Lovehoney YouTube channel, the place where we talk about sex and sex toys so that when you shop at the Lovehoney website, you know what the heck you're doing. In this episode, we're continuing our What Sex Ed Doesn't Teach You series by talking about sexuality. But before I dive right in, I've got to remind you that if you never want to miss another one of our videos, then you're going to need to hit that subscribe button. Now, the first thing we should say about sexuality is that it isn't black and white. It's not gay or straight, it's a spectrum, and you'll be on there somewhere. Now, some days you might be towards the straight side, and other days you might feel a little less straight, and that's completely fine. No one is 100% of something 100% of the time. Now, sexual fantasy comes into your sexuality, and you may identify as straight but have gay fantasies. Again, totally fine. It doesn't make you one thing or another, and it certainly doesn't dictate your sexuality. And 10% of people openly admit to fantasizing about sex with someone from a different gender to their usual sexual partners. So again, it really doesn't mean anything. Your fantasies can be whatever you want, whenever you want. There is no taboo in your own mind. We know gender and sexuality is a social construct because without humans, it wouldn't exist. So we invented it. Okay, so we now know that your fantasies don't dictate your sexuality, but neither does your sexual activity. And bear with me on this one because a lot of people roll their eyes and say, well, actually, who I go to bed with kind of does dictate my sexuality. But it doesn't. There are a lot of guys out there who identify as straight, but enjoy prostate and anal play. So what I'm trying to say here is just because you like putting things up your bum doesn't mean you're gay.
We need a kind of a new word to describe the whole plethora of sexuality.
Yeah.
They tried it with metrosexual, they've tried it with, not bisexual because I like a bit of the other, but there's people that don't like any kind of sexual activity.
Asexual.
Sexual activity.
Yeah. Autosexuals are people that don't find anyone else apart from themselves attractive. I feel that may be me. The key to being comfortable in your own sexuality is to essentially ignore what everyone else says, because the only person who gets to decide or label your sexuality is you. Other people have no right and certainly can't tell you what or who you are. So if you are feeling a little bit down or like other people are having a bit too much of a say, it's just time to reevaluate, collect your thoughts, and just remember that the only person that matters in this scenario is yourself. Stereotypical sexuality, I think I'm going to label this section, which is essentially having the opinion that all gay guys like anal play or all gay women enjoy strap-on sex. Just because you identify as a certain sexuality doesn't mean that you don't have the right to have sex in any way that you see fit. Sex is entirely a very personal and unique experience. It can be different every single time. You can enjoy different things at different times. And it really doesn't matter what anyone else says, as long as everyone that's involved is having an enjoyable sexual experience. As we get older, our sexual tastes change. So throughout our life, we'll be different. You may be more experimental in your younger years and then settle into a sexual pattern as you get older. Or you may get older and think, actually, do you know what? I want to try something new. It really doesn't matter. As long as you are happy and you're not hurting anyone, you can have sex any way you like. The beautiful thing about your sexuality, your sexual taste, and your sexual preferences is just that. They're yours. It doesn't matter what other people think or what other people might say. It's entirely a very personal and unique experience that is completely up to you. And if you find your sexuality or taste changing and you want to go down a different route, that too is also fine. Whatever you are, whatever you choose to be, just remember that you are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to watch another one, there's one coming up right now. And if you never want to miss another one of our episodes, please click that subscribe button. I've been Annabelle Knight, and you've been watching the Lovehoney YouTube channel. Bye.